E.
Yeah, it's the
All right,
CBD,
as you get organized, I do want to say this
CBD.
is Car Con Carne. We're on Chicago Avenue. I'm going to cough. Blood people, Aly and Mickey are in the car. Chef Matt from Good Measure in the back seat. We'll get to all them in a second. I do want to say, Car Con Carne this week sponsored by C&H Financial Services. Business owners, are you tired of your hard-earned profits going toward paying expensive fees every time your customer pays with a credit or debit card? Chef Matt, this might apply to you. We are happy to announce that our partners at C&H Financial Services has the solution. C&H is the fastest growing financial services company in Illinois, as recognized by Inc. Magazine. Inc. Magazine, Aly Jados from Blood People. That's what I'm saying.
Ink. Write
Ink.
it down.
Ink.
And their patented technology allows you to eliminate 100% of the fees associated with accepting credit and debit cards as a form of payment. That's right, Blood People and Chef Matt, 100% of the fees. C&H will also upgrade your business to the industry's leading point-of-sale system to streamline every aspect of your business for no cost. No cost. Visit freeprocessingnow.com or call 855-600-2437, extension 999, and start saving money today. I hope we learned a little something.
What?
Let me take that piece of paper.
Yeah.
I should have that memorized by this point. All right, Blood People. Chef Matt, are you ready?
Let's do it.
It's car con carne. Let's eat in the car. It's car con carne. And now here's the star of our show, James Van Alstyne.
So, we are outside Good Measure on Chicago's just east of Franklin Avenue. Oh, there we go. Aly, as a visual aid, is holding up the coaster. Mickey and Matt are in the back seat. I'm sorry, I know you're both being kneecapped, and it'll be hard to walk out of the car, but I appreciate your noble sacrifice.
I'm a small person. I'm all right.
You are. In fact, as we were walking to the car, I said, who's the most petite? That person sitting behind me, because my seat is broken.
Me.
His little legs.
So we're at Good Measure.
Thank you.
Chef Matt, explain to the people watching, the people listening on carconcarne.com, what are we about to see? What are we about to unbox? What are we about to eat in this car?
All right, so we are about to unbox the Blood People Burger.
Wait, hang on. The Blood People Burger. Blood People, venerable Chicago band. I love this band. They have their own burger now
Yes, they do.
at Good Measure on Chicago
Pretty
Avenue.
sweet.
Yeah.
That's a horse.
So I had them come in and said, design me a burger, and let's see what we can come up with. It's got to be vegan, so we are doing a Beyond Beef burger patty. It has
Because they are bloodless people.
yes, so it has
Well, yeah, not really, but
it has a CBD cashew butter.
Good, I was feeling stressed out.
Yes, it has a little bit of jalapeno and black grape jelly.
Wait, is that a thing, or is that something you just made for this burger?
It's something I made for this burger.
Jalapeno and black grape jelly. That sounds delicious.
Yeah, and then it also has Fritos. 'Cause you got to have something crunchy to squish between, all that good stuff.
Well,
and,
I'm high as fuck right now, so that's great that you put the Fritos in the burger.
so, man, you are gonna love this. And then it's all on top of onion bun. So there's a lot of cross bread flavors
All right,
in there.
so really interesting things here. CBD cashew butter,
Yeah.
the jalapeno black grape jelly, the Beyond Burger, the onion bun,
And the Fritos.
And the
and the
Fritos.
Fritos.
and the Fritos.
Yeah.
Gotta have chips. Didn't we call it kindergarten chic, right, Matt?
Yeah.
Kindergarten chic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So explain one step further. Why does this burger exist? This is something you do at Good Measure,
Yeah.
right?
So at Good Measure, we love punk music. We love that kind of vibe, and so a thing that I wanted to do was to kind of get my spread us outside of the space of our restaurant and get us involved a little bit with some music scene. And so the idea was to have our community build the music community and vice versa. So I've been asking bands to come in once a month and create burgers with us. It's been a hell of an experience, and one of the fun things about it for me is that each one of the bands gets to come in, create their own burger, and for a lot of the bands, none of them have ever worked in a kitchen, don't really know too much about food, so it's like it can get really crazy, and I love that because it gets me
And you
back to the
enable
fun
it.
of it. So yeah, and each band picks the next band, so it's there's no like favorites here. It's all just
So Blood People was picked by the previous band.
they were picked by Kalimasi.
Kalimasi,
those
who
dudes.
like 1 week ago, I just watched them play out in Joliet. They're awesome.
Yeah, they're amazing.
Awesome band, yeah. They're great.
All right, so Kalimasi nominated Blood People. How long is this burger on the menu?
This burger will be on the menu all of next week, Monday through Saturday, and then Saturday night around 9 o'clock.
So if you're listening Thanksgiving week.
Yeah, so Saturday night we will be playing Blood People's music from 9 o'clock until it's done, until we have no more music to play.
Just play Great Reactor over and over.
Aww.
All right,
So it's fun. It's a lot of fun for me, and it's a lot of fun for the restaurant, and it's a lot of fun for the bands, and hopefully you get some fans to come in and eat your burger.
it's worth mentioning that Saturday, the 30th, Blood People's playing Hideout.
Yes.
Which isn't really all that far from here. I mean, so you could have dinner before or after seeing Blood People at Hideout.
Yeah.
And you
And
should.
you should see.
You should come to the show, and you should come here and get a burger before for dinner or after the show for a late night snack.
The last time I saw Blood People, which was an extraordinary evening, you played Beat Kitchen. It was the EP release show. The walls were rattling, the floors were shaking. I wanted to show. I've been holding on to this since that Beat Kitchen show. I love a cool concert poster. It doesn't even translate here. Holding it up.
That's Aaron
camera?
Page right there.
Yeah. What number did we give you?
I am number.
Say 69. Say 69. Say 69.
I'm number 69.
Yeah.
No, I don't know if that's true.
The bottom right corner?
Yeah, that
I don't think it's mine.
rad.
I don't think mine's numbered, dude.
It should be.
Maybe you got the maybe. Oh wait, yeah, here. You got number
15.
15. Jeez,
I love this
Mickey.
poster.
Well, somebody had to take number 1, Aly.
Hey, well.
All right, so let's. The great thing about this, Chef Matt has not tried the burger of his own creation. You, Blood People, have not only not tried it, you've not seen what it looks like.
No.
So this is this is like cable TV, this is like an HG network show. We're going to do a true unboxing, the big reveals happening now, and we're going to do our best. This is a camera, this little cylindrical thing, that is a camera. So we're going to try, specifically really you and me, Aly, hold up the Blood People burger as we open it.
Can we talk about
Here,
smell-o-vision
this is
first
the-
and
this
how
is the
good this smells
dessert.
right now?
That's the dessert?
Yeah.
Okay.
This is the move that bus moment.
Yeah, this
Can I do
smells
this?
so good in the car.
Here we go.
This
From
does
Good
smell really
Measure.
good.
Here we go. I didn't know where the camera was. Okay. I was looking at
All right, so we're going to, are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
We've rattled off the
man.
ingredients.
And fries, I won.
Oh yeah. Goddamn right.
Of course, my dad's calling. Hi, Dad.
Put them on speakerphone.
No.
No,
No.
I want to talk to Paul.
okay. It smells delicious.
Oh my
It
God.
looks. The first thing I see is the jelly and the Fritos. I try to hold this up as best
These
I can.
fries are fucking great.
The fries
you.
are fucking great.
Should I hold this burger up?
Yeah, why not?
I'll hold the whole thing.
We're about to get messy up in here.
Look at this
Yeah,
thing.
because the Beyond Burger is pretty tall. Oh, look at that. You can see the Fritos right there in the camera.
That's a good look right there. All right.
Chef Matt, how do you suppose our mouths are going to work our way around this?
You'll figure it out, won't you?
I got a big mouth.
I mean, this is fork and knife burger food.
So, if you remember watching Breakfast Club with Aly Jados with the squishing of the sandwich with the chips in it,
We did,
Yeah.
that's the moment. You gotta
we did talk about
the moment.
having
give it the
smash.
squish.
Give it a little-
Give it the squish.
All right, I'm going in.
Oops, I'm losing some
Speaking
chips
of
here.
Breakfast Club, I'm sure this point's been belabored, but Aly Jados was the hot one. Like, so much attention was
She was a
given
babe.
to Molly
Yeah.
Ringwald.
Total
Total
babe.
babe.
The sullen
Both
go-
babes.
the sullen
get me
goth
started
chick got
on the-
my vote.
Don't get me started on the goth thing.
All right, here we go. I'm gonna take my first bite here.
I'm literally shocked right now.
This is
That
blood,
is so good.
this is Blood People's namesake burger being consumed by Blood People.
Oh yeah.
All right, so
No animals were harmed
Oh,
in the
yeah.
making of this burger.
That's right.
so what's the first thing you
Oh.
taste? Like, what's the first? Is it the burger?
it's,
Is it the jelly?
It's that peanut butter or the cashew butter. Cashew butter.
Cashew butter and then that quick hit of
Oh,
like the
this
black
jelly
grape.
is so good. This jelly. I've been thinking about this all day.
This is so good.
This is ridiculous.
You don't even realize that it's vegan.
It's so good.
This
Exactly.
shouldn't work. The cashew butter.
Oh.
That was my big concern with this. I thought it'd throw everything off. It really works nicely with the burger. And I gotta say, the Fritos are almost incidental. I was worried about them overpowering the burger as well.
You were pretty worried there, James.
He's not the only one.
Listen, James, we've known each other quite a long time. We let you down yet?
Oh.
No,
so good.
this really, it all works together. The jelly is magnificent.
Yeah, this is unbelievable.
Homemade
You're
jelly,
a hero
right?
right now.
Homemade jelly. Made that for you guys today.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
A+ Matt.
Thank you.
Wow.
It's so good.
There's 12 grapes for every burger.
Is that right?
No, I'm just fucking around.
Yeah. Count them, James.
Yeah.
Wow.
Get in there. This is
We're gonna need more jalapeno, but not just me.
Yeah.
A little, yeah, it could be a little spicier, but
It's still
there-
like, it's like you're
so
not
good.
missing it.
No.
there's a lot going on here, but no single ingredient overpowers the rest.
What's crazy is that there's a lot going on, but it's still only like 3 things
Yeah.
or 4 things. I
Yeah.
mean, some of the burgers we've had have just, I mean, they've had ridiculous amounts of ingredients. I mean, they've all been
There's
great.
just a lot of flavor in there.
There's a lot going on flavor-wise here.
This is my first Beyond Burger too. It's really
So
good.
good, right?
Yeah, it's really good.
I think it's better than Impossible.
This jelly is.
So
I think
good.
that's the star of the show.
I wonder even if you added like sauteed jalapenos on here or something.
Yeah,
Oh, it's so good though.
it's all possible.
Really nice job, man.
Yeah. This is,
Thank
Matt, you killed it.
you. Thank you.
And really nice job, Blood People, for envisioning this. So why CBD cashew butter?
because we're rock and rollers, James.
Yeah,
And weed's not legal till the 1st of January.
Well, it's an extra, feel good, feel good kick.
For the same reason Coca-Cola put cocaine in their soda in the early days. We want people coming back for more.
That's right.
Keep the
What
children working
happens
hard.
to all
Yeah.
the medical dispensaries next year and all the CBD businesses? Do they just go out of business once pot is recreational?
No, people
Yeah.
enjoy CBD on the same level as pot. I imagine. I mean, I think they're at this
CBD
stage
is
almost like
awesome.
separate businesses. CBD is like aspirin, whereas pot's like aspirin with a little bit of a
Which is like Vicodin.
kick.
Yeah. This is so good.
And the burger's not gigantic either. Like, it's not obnoxious. Like, you go to some burger joints, they've got their big specialty burgers, and you need like 3 people to eat it. Like, this is a one-person
Perfect
operation.
size.
Yeah,
Perfect.
perfectly. Mhm.
Yeah. Portion size, it's important.
Actually, I was so hungry when I opened the box. I was like, shit, it's kind of little. But it's perfect. It's perfect.
But again, there's height.
There's height.
It's not wide.
It's not as girthy as you might want, but
Yeah. No, this is
You
perfect.
gotta smash it down. Perfect amount of chips.
You don't know how girthy I want it.
I want to be in pain when I walk away. From eating.
Shit. All right, so
Eating.
give a little restaurant history if you don't mind. How long has the place been around?
we
Yeah, I
opened
was wondering, too.
last year, August.
Oh, that's right.
That recently.
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah.
This place is rad.
Mm-hmm.
Right when we walked out to Naked Raygon. So that was
It's funny.
pretty awesome.
I did a podcast episode. It was a crossover podcast. These guys host a podcast called Make Me a Mixtape. So their guest comes up with 5 songs for a mixtape, and they talk about the different songs on the mixtape. They asked me to do a podcast with them, and my theme was Chicago. And it's impossible to do the breadth of Chicago music for however long in 5 songs. But I chose a couple specific bands. I chose you as one of my 5 bands.
Awesome.
I chose Raygun as one of my bands, and it was just kind of symmetry. The song I put on the mixtape was Treason, which we listened to as we walked out. But I chose you because I think very in the moment band to watch, and I'll share that if people are unfamiliar with your band. Ferocious live band. I mentioned earlier, you made the walls shake and sweat and pulsate with Beat
He shows the
Kitchen,
video.
Mission accomplished.
which makes me concerned for Hideout. Hideout feels a little more delicate than Beat Kitchen.
It does. I'm scared for them.
We're here to eat burgers and kick some ass. We're almost out of burgers.
Yeah, we're pretty loud. It's not Liars Club Hideout. It's a really cool place. Hideout,
I love it there.
and I think they're gonna remain open, right? There was like a whole Wasn't there like a whole debate about them closing
With
down
Lincoln
because
Yards?
of the Lincoln Yards across?
I think they're sticking around.
Okay.
I got to finish this. I'm committed to finishing this.
I'm almost done.
Yeah, there's a part of me that's shocked that I'm finishing this. It's just like I think it's not that I thought it was gonna be bad. I just didn't know like how the peanut butter or the cashew butter was gonna play. I think
I can't
you said
push
earlier.
through.
You know,
You
honestly,
finished it?
Well,
This is the only thing
With
I've
my
eaten
new
today,
bed.
so yeah.
Oh, well.
And
Save it for me.
honestly, a straight up PBJ. Like if you were to do this cashew butter with the jelly on like a brioche or something, I would eat that for breakfast every day of the week.
This jelly is amazing.
Yeah, the jelly
you
is
made
awesome.
it like you took actual grapes and like just
Cooked them down today, yeah.
wow.
Yeah.
All right.
yeah, that's
I'm like even licking my
phenomenal.
fingers.
that jelly's so good.
Well, maybe I'll start selling the jelly.
All right, so Blood People history. The restaurant's only been around for a year plus. When did Blood People start?
About a year ago.
No. Like about 3 years ago,
Over
we
3
started.
years, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Are we having our
was
third
like-
birthday?
What?
Are we having our third birthday? Wasn't it just?
No, I think we already had our third birthday. Yeah. It was like 3 years ago in February.
We're really good at this.
It's practiced, right?
Yeah, I mean, we did some things. Now we're here.
Now we're here.
I'm so glad you're here.
Me too.
All right, so I mentioned the EP, Great Reactor, came out earlier this year. Looking ahead, I mean, we're almost at the end of the year, which seems shocking to even say. What do we have to look forward to past November 30th at the Hideout?
So we've been recording, we've been demoing some new songs, so we're kind of excited about that. Gonna demo them out, play them out at shows. We also have a show in December at Cobra Lounge with The Infected. Their first show back in I don't know how many years. They're like an old Chicago punk band that is like reuniting for this one show, and they asked us to play, so we're pretty
Nice.
stoked about that. And yeah, we're kind of we're hoping for big things next year. So
It feels like you're right there.
yeah.
Like I didn't even mention the fact that you opened up Riot Fest last year. Mm-hmm. Which, by the way,
That
that
was
the
pretty
entire
rad.
weekend you were really smart. I don't know if I mentioned this to either of you. You're really smart with the way you put out your signs before Riot Fest to get people to go to see you.
Yeah.
Because they were out there by the box office all weekend long at Riot Fest.
Yeah.
That was Springa. That was
Like-
my friend Springa that did that.
Like
He
Blood
hand
People, 1
painted
o'clock.
all these Blood People signs and put them all by the ticket booth.
I remember
amazing.
hearing.
No one took them down.
I know.
I remember like right after we played, a couple people were like, "Yeah, we came over here because Lauren mentioned you guys on air."
Oh, awesome. Yeah.
Lauren from 101 WKQX.
Yes.
Delightful human being.
Yeah, she's a lovely human being.
She is.
A colleague of mine.
Love Lauren.
That feels like it was so long ago.
Riot
Riot
Fest?
Fest? Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, we tend to stay pretty busy. We play about once a month. We just played Halloween at Liars Club as the Addams Family.
Oh my God, your
awesome.
pictures were amazing.
It was so great.
That light bulb really lit up. I kept lighting it up all night.
Your picture. I wanted to go to the show. I was at House of Vans that night
Oh,
to see the Who. Mm-hmm. The HU.
I heard about that. I was kind of bummed that I didn't get to go to that.
They're
But
amazing.
I-
They're
yeah,
no
I-
blood people, obviously.
Yeah.
But they're amazing. Chef Matt, is this your own ketchup creation? Is there some heat in here?
Yeah, a little bit. It's
Oh,
so
okay. I
it's
didn't try
it's
the
not like
ketchup.
I'm reinventing the wheel there. I'm just taking Heinz and standing on his shoulders. I've made my own ketchups in the past, and most people are just like, "Yeah, give me that Heinz 57." It's like, all right, motherfuckers. But people want what the people want, so we still wanted to make it ours a little bit. So we had some spices and some other stuff to it. So there's a little bit of smoked paprika in there to kind of give it a smoky, and a little bit of heat in there too. So
It's
I dig
really
it.
good.
yeah.
I dig it. All right, so I want to move on to dessert. The dessert
Oh,
round.
yeah.
Oh shit! I completely even forgot that was in the car.
Now you're not feeling so
you
great
finish
about
your burger,
finishing that
Dave?
burger.
You did.
So I was looking at the menu before we came over. There's only one dessert item on the menu. Fried pumpkin pie. One of the very first things I asked Chef Matt when we met, tell me about this fried pumpkin pie. I love all things pumpkin. I'm a basic bitch.
Yeah.
I mean, if you-
I would concur.
it's the Uggs, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So explain what the fried pumpkin pie is.
All right, so First, I have to correct you. It's pumpkin pie.
Pumpkin pie,
There
forgive
you
me.
go.
Pumpkin pie.
So it's, and I did find out it's not vegan in any way, shape, or form for you. So it's basically like think McDonald's, fried apple pies, except with kind of like a pumpkin filling, and then on the outside we have pepita or pumpkin seed brittle, and we have pumpkin spice whipped cream and a little bit of pink peppercorns sprinkled over the top.
Wow. That sounds amazing.
Pumpkin seed brittle.
Yeah.
I could be into that.
Pumpkin seed brittle.
I love
Yeah.
pumpkin seeds.
Okay.
Sounds so good.
Now you know everything about me.
I'm
That's all
literally
we
going to
need
eat
to know.
every
I
last
love,
crumb
I
of
love
this
pumpkin seeds.
Yeah.
Okay.
meal here.
You're making me uncomfortable, Aly.
Here we go.
I don't like to waste food.
Let's see, did the whipped cream melt?
Wow.
It did, but we're definitely breaking out the forks and knives for this
Well,
one.
you got to show the people.
It's still warm.
That
This looks magnificent.
Damn. Yeah.
Yeah, we don't fuck around.
as you shouldn't. I mean, if you're gonna do it, do it, right?
Exactly. Look at that. Brown on brown. Woo! Team beige.
I love it. I love a good earth tone dessert.
Yeah.
That makes it extra good.
Yeah.
Okay. Aly?
Oh.
Were you just trying to eat
are
the
you-
fork?
Yeah, I might not eat.
Do you have some trepidation?
No vegan possibilities there. I
It looks amazing.
much
I'm
apo-
gonna
must apologize, but
Tear off a little piece here.
yeah.
I'm going to pass it
Yeah,
on
like
back.
a little thing of that filling or something. I don't know. It's kind of hard to. Well, oh, amazing.
I'm going to get some of the pumpkin cream on it. I'm going to pass it back to the gentleman.
This looks.
Get in there.
This
sir.
looks great.
This looks great.
Okay. I because I don't have a knife. Oh, I better eat this quick. Sorry, it's dripping. Hang on.
right into the CD player.
Oh
Here,
my
Here's your napkin.
It's okay. James doesn't listen to music.
I literally ate every last scrap of this.
All right.
Oh, Matt, that's great.
That is really good.
Awesome.
That pumpkin seed brittle is fantastic.
Yeah.
And I do like the crunch, the balance to the kind of the squishiness of the innards.
All right, I'll pass it back to you guys.
Wow. That was good.
It was really good.
This is a terrific dessert. This is a so we had peanut butter jelly and
And now pumpkin spice everything.
My diabetes is on fire right now.
Well, 'tis the season to kind of, eat a little bit more, I guess, right?
Yeah. I'm just realizing I should not be laughing about diabetes.
no.
It's okay. I laugh about it all the time.
I'm gonna try one more little bite.
This is not helping me diabetes this.
Ooh,
No.
There it is.
I have all the types right now.
Yeah.
Man, that does look amazing. Oh, yeah, that pumpkin.
Yeah,
I
What do you
I
call
don't.
it? Pumpkin seed brittle. Here, I'll hold this for you,
Okay.
James.
I have typed this tastes good in my mouth.
And peppercorn. Would you say pink peppercorn on top?
Yeah, some pink peppercorn, like kind of dusting the top.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That adds a nice little.
Yeah.
That's really good.
I'm going to put this in.
Glad you like it.
That is really wow. That's a lovely dessert.
Yeah, we try to punch above our weight class in this place.
Yeah.
You know, when it's not that there's anything wrong with nachos and mozzarella sticks, but we're trying to do a little bit better than that. We're trying to.
I do enjoy bar food every now and then.
Yeah.
I mean, you probably just
Oh,
upset
yeah.
my daughter.
Yeah.
No cheese sticks.
So how is business? I mean, a year plus into it, we're in River North,
Yeah.
highly competitive area. Has the neighborhood warmed to you?
Yeah, I mean, we get a good industry crowd. We get a great happy hour crowd. I mean, before 7:30, 8 o'clock, this place is usually packed.
Well, it's perfect
then-
right by the Brown Line stop.
Yeah,
Oh,
and then
that's right, yeah.
later night, the industry crowd comes in, and we get a lot of the cooks, servers, and industry people who are just trying to get away from people that they've just served and whatever stuffy restaurant they're working at. So we're sort of like a little oasis for River North, a little something that you don't expect to be there, and we're here for you.
Easily identified by the neon shaker
Yeah.
sign. Perfect.
Isn't this right by headquarters, too, right?
It's
Headquarters
literally
right around the
on the
corner.
other side of this building. That
Okay,
we're
cool.
right
And
next to.
I don't want to prop up another establishment as we're talking.
No, headquarters is
They
great.
don't have food, so
Free pinball.
Yeah.
Free pinball.
Yeah.
it's pretty sweet.
I was telling Aly and Mickey before we jumped in the car, I've probably said it before, when I make my first $1 million, and the clock's ticking on that, when I make my first $1 million, I want to get a pinball machine, I want to get a scooter, like a 150cc scooter, just to ride around. and a Coca-Cola freestyle machine, like the kind they have at the AMC theaters.
Oh yeah,
That way you could get like an orange Coke Zero or
for breakfast,
Yeah.
a diet vanilla root beer.
Yeah.
for dessert.
Some
Thank
cream
you.
soda, perhaps. Do you want me to like talk to your boss or something?
I don't know that I'm
Me
going
and
to
Aly
be
could
able
go
to.
over there.
I don't know if I can scale up to 1 million from where I'm at, but sure. give it a
never
shot.
know.
Yeah, never. Yeah.
Hey, you can
Doesn't
get
sound like you're playing
pinball
enough lottery.
machines for, you know,
Listen, I believe in you.
a couple thousand. I think I don't know how much they go for, but
All right. So in
it's
summary,
worth it.
the restaurant hours are.
We are open 4 o'clock every day until the kitchen's open until 1 and the bar's open until 2, except Sunday.
Makes sense. And there is urgency to get out to this restaurant because the Blood People Burger's here.
Yeah.
Gotta
That
have
was-
it. Gotta have it.
Don't think I forgot about how good that was. That's sticking with me for a little.
I get your leftovers. I called it.
So good. And the fries were great.
Oh, that's-
and that fried pumpkin pie,
Yeah.
a true delight.
I want to second. Those fries were really good.
Yeah,
As
the
a fry
the fries
connoisseur.
were very good.
You guys need to come in and get them fresh and hot.
Yeah,
So,
that's- I
you
like
know
it
they're
fresh and
good
hot.
when they're not like fresh and they're still good.
And they're still crispy.
Not that they're not fresh. We were just sitting.
They're
in the car,
fresh-ish,
but you
yeah.
know, yeah.
Yeah.
So
Fresh adjacent.
These are not
Fresh
your
But
soggy.
adjacent. They're fresh adjacent. All right, so Blood People, the mighty Blood People, playing on a Saturday night, Thanksgiving weekend. What a great time to go out and see live music. By that point, you're absolutely sick to death of your family. You need the escape. You need the cathartic, full-bodied release that only Blood People can give you.
that's right.
It's like
that's
getting a
right.
body massage.
You know, things are a little weird. As we're talking, I'm having all sorts of Blood People flashbacks. I hosted a show that you did last December. It was way out in the burbs. I want to say it was like near Tinley, maybe it was Orland Park.
Yes. Yes.
Do you have that intro written down somewhere?
I scribbled it down.
Oh, it was so good.
So it was you. It was Lucky Boys Confusion. Who else was on the bill? I forgot who else. And I'm embarrassed to say I don't remember.
I can't remember either.
But before I introduced you guys, I think it was Mickey said, "Give us the most fucked up intro you can think of."
Oh,
Just
it was so good.
Don't hold back. Just go.
We don't want a normal stage intro. Come up with some really fucked up stuff. And I lit up and I said, sure. And I looked for a pen and paper and I scribbled away in a corner like the most odd intro I can imagine.
It was so
This weird like
perfect.
stream of consciousness thing for Blood People. I'm telling you, the longer we stay together, the more flashbacks I'm going to have to
That was
shared experiences.
that was like one of my favorite moments.
Yeah, it
Was watching
It
you
was
up
so
there.
good. We've got it. Well, we'll have to find it somewhere because I know we got it on.
Did you
I
really?
think somebody had it on.
That was so
I thought I
good.
saw it afterwards. It was just so good.
That all said, Blood People, you just never know what you're going to get.
Cut to that speech. Cut
to
that intro.
Yeah.
Saturday night, Thanksgiving weekend, Blood People, everybody, thank you for doing this. Thank you for the Good Measure food, which was beyond
Thank you.
beyond
Thank
good
you
measure.
so much.
No problem. Thanks
That
for having me.
Delicious. I do also want to thank C&H Financial Services for sponsoring this show.
Thank you,
Support
C&H.
them. Eat at Good Measure. Thank you for watching if you're watching on Facebook Live or on YouTube. And thank you for listening at carconcarney.com. I'm going to make everything go away now. You just blow a kiss.
I did.
That was lovely.
You're such a girl.